Should you do the sit-down option or the walk-up at La Creperie de Paris in the France Pavilion in Epcot? I'm going to let you know.
Le Creperie de Paris is located in the back of the France Pavilion by Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. There's our walk-up window and the sit-down portion. The menu is extensive. There are so many different options of galettes as well as crepes. My family decided to go with the prefix menu this day while we were there and try a few different things that were available. And let me tell you, it gets good. When in Paris, a mimosa. With the prefix menu, you have a choice of the soup of the day or a salad. I went with the soup of the day as soon as I heard it was a baked potato soup. I love a baked potato soup. And just look at this thing. The soup was so incredibly fresh. And yes, part of it did just drop off the spoon onto the table, but that's okay. This soup was just so good. I also did steal a bite of my sister's salad because I wanted to be able to give you a full review of the menu.
Let's talk about these starters. My sister got the salad, and I took a bite of it, and it was a salad. I wouldn't say it was anything super special, but it was a good salad, nice and fresh vegetables. The soup of the day is what I got, and it was a baked potato soup with croutons and bacon. It was amazing. One of the best soups that I've literally ever had. I am a baked potato soup girl. Like, I eat it all the time. It was creamy. The potatoes were cooked perfectly where they weren't too mushy, but they weren't hard. There was no crunch to it. It was that perfect texture. There was a little bit of like a spice to it, which made it just so delightful. So if the soup of the day is the baked potato soup when you're here, get it. I ate the whole thing, and now I don't know if I have room for the crepe. We'll find out.
For our galettes, my sister got poulette, which was chicken, bechamel cheese sauce, mushrooms, and honey. While she said this was delicious, she did prefer my mom's off the kids menu, which was brie cheese, not pictured here. I got the classique, which was ham, egg, and Swiss cheese. This was so good. So good.
Okay, so we have the classique, which is ham, eggs. You can get them scrambled or sunny side up. I did scrambled, and Swiss cheese. This is an experience. This is great. Everything is so perfectly balanced. The Swiss cheese is definitely a prominent flavor, so if you don't like Swiss, not for you. The ham is not too salty. It's perfectly cooked. The eggs are just like blended in. You really don't even like notice the eggs, in my opinion. The buckwheat crepe is so good. But this is so good.
For our dessert crepes, I got the pomme, caramelized apples, and caramel sauce. My sister got gourmand, which was hazelnut chocolate spread and whipped cream. She said this was delicious. And my mom got sucre, which is granulated sugar and butter.
So for the dessert crepe, the caramelized apple one, there is a lot of caramel. That's sweet. That is really sweet. I don't like it that much. It's very overpowering, the caramel, and I do like caramel. There's just a lot of it. There is the tartness to the apples, but there is not enough apple to balance the caramel, in my opinion. So the savory one was a hit. This is a miss for me. So on the prefix menu, you couldn't get the crepe that was just like the sugar on the top, but you can with the kids one. And my mom, due to her disabilities, we are able to order from the kids menu for her because she does not eat as much. So my mom got the one that is just the crepe with the sugar on it. That's what I wanted. That is really good. Just the nicely cooked crepe, light and fluffy with some good sugar on the top. Gives it that little sweetness that you want, but it's not overbearing. So that is a hit. You cannot get it on the main prefix menu. You can only get it on the kids one.
In the end, I 100% would recommend getting the reservations and doing the sit-down option at La Creperie de Paris in the France Pavilion in Epcot. One of the main reasons for this is, while yes, the walk-up window exists and it's not the full sit-down service, it doesn't take so much time out of your day, the seating is very limited. All throughout my dining experience, people kept coming in to try to get a table to sit at inside the restaurant and were turned away because the only way to sit inside at those tables is to have a reservation and do the full sit-down dining experience. So if you want to make sure you're not eating on top of a garbage can, which we've all done at Epcot at some point in our lives, or walking around trying to eat a crepe, which doesn't really work well, or fighting for a table, having the sit-down option is really, really great. You don't have to do the prefix menu like my family did. You can just order what you want, but the prefix option was great. We tried a whole bunch of different things and the food was delicious. I am somebody who loves a crepe, so this worked really well for me because crepes are so good in my opinion. They're just so yummy. My dessert one, like I said, way too sweet for me. But overall, this experience was great, and I would 100% recommend going to La Creperie de Paris. It was yummy. It was a nice atmosphere. It was a good meal. It was just really nice overall. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and go check out any of my other food reviews in my food playlist. And I hope you find your magical balance. See you soon, guys.